Sorry if I sound like pretty dead in this video. I'm just like tired because all I've been doing for like the past few days or weeks in general is just been like sleeping and drawing, and I've just been like really like tired. So I probably sound very dead right now, but I promise that I'm not. Only on the inside. Hello everyone, I'm Yumizu, and welcome to today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my process in redesigning one of my oldest and I guess my first ever original character. His name is Leo, which is actually a name I came up with recently. I'm the kind of artist who loves to design characters, but when it comes to naming them, I will struggle so hard. It's mainly because I can't find a name that's ever suitable for them. Like sometimes I'll have a name in mind and it might not always work out. Like I used to call this character Dante before I could think of a real actual name, and I only named him that as like a placeholder till I found something better, which I did in the end. So the first time I actually drew him was when I was like 15 years old, and oh my god, I just can't look at this and not cringe so hard. Like, what is this? I don't know what I was on when I was making this, but I was definitely on nothing good. Like, look at his hand. I was so lazy that I did not give him proper fingers and just gave him a nub. Like, excuse me. Honestly, 15-year-old me was something else. Definitely. Anyway, I knew that I wanted to improve his design and make it better. The amount of times I have tried to redesign him is insane, because every time I had tried to redesign him, it never felt like it was going towards what I envisioned. I always messed it up, or it just never turned out good. And it was like I was cursed. No matter how many times I tried to draw him, it just did not go where I was hoping it would, and I always scrapped it. I think I have 8 scrapped drawings that I never finished because they just turned out so bad. I don't know. But I was determined to redesign him because there was no way I was going to leave him like that. I was not going to let this win. And after countless attempts, I had finally gotten to a place where I was happy with the outcome. I didn't want to change too much about his outfit because I wanted to keep it simple. And I know that I wanted to keep some of the stuff from his original design, mainly his black shirt and bandages. So when I was trying to incorporate them into the outfit, they just didn't look good. Like, it didn't fit into his personality and into his like character. So I decided that I was going to alter some of the outfit, and I decided to make his shirt into like a sweater and allowed the bandages to reach the tips of his fingers. So after that, it kind of looked better and it kind of looked more into the direction I was hoping for. Other than his design, I don't really have anything about the character that I've done. Like, I don't really have a story in mind for him yet, but he's definitely a character that I want to develop. One of my biggest dreams is to someday create a webcomic or graphic novel, possibly with these characters that I'm designing. In fact, the sword I designed for Leo was heavily inspired by this webcomic I found called Necropolis, which is a series by Jake Wyatt that I've just been really wanting to get into and read. If you guys are like really into like adventure and like swords and really cool scenery, then you guys should definitely check this story out, and I'll put it in the description for you guys to see. So there was a time where I did use Leo for a final project in university, and the final project we were allowed to do whatever we wanted, as long as we created something. And I decided that I would want to use Leo and kind of explore the world he lives in, which was an interesting process. I wanted to do it digitally, but I was told that I also had to use traditional material as well. So I kind of sketched it and inked it traditionally, and then afterwards I colored it digitally, and then I printed them into a sort of book kind of thing. And I posted them on my Twitter and Instagram, which I'll put in the description as well, obviously. It's a very like short story. It's like a day in his life kind of thing where you see what he does all day. He meets new people, he'll go on different adventures of different kinds in different environments, which is really interesting. And I tried so hard to make it look like how I wanted. But it was an interesting process, especially because I didn't know what world Leo would live in. And I kind of came up with the possibility, like, would he live in a world that's full of like fairies and wolves and ice monsters and, you know, things like that. It just kind of opened a few doors for me because it kind of made me like really interested in what I want this character to do and where I want this character to be and stuff like that. So when I was working on his outfits, it was simple like I wanted, but I kind of felt like there was something missing that really gave off the feeling that he was an adventurer. And that's when I came up with the idea to maybe give him a cloak that just kind of, maybe it's a little shredded from his previous adventures, and you can kind of like see that, oh, this guy is interesting. He looks like he has an interesting story. So that's kind of what I was hoping to go for when I was making his outfit as well. I do think that Leo is a really big important part of my artistic journey because he was one of my first ever original characters that did not belong to any fandoms or series that I was involved with as a kid. And to see him like as a fully redesigned character is a very special moment for me because it shows that I've improved a lot since I was 15. If I were to describe Leo as a character, he seems like the kind of character who is obviously brave and caring, but would also be very stubborn at times. Like, I feel like he'd get himself into a lot of trouble, both unintentionally and intentionally. He's the kind of character who would jump in headfirst towards a battle without even thinking about the situation or the consequences of his actions. And I think I'm done. That's kind of all I have to say in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Working on Leo's design was a lot of fun, and I can't wait for you guys to hopefully see more of him in the future if I ever create more artwork of him. I added a side-by-side of him with the cloak and without the cloak just to see what he'd look like if any of you were interested in that. You can follow me on my socials down in the description, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.